Hi there, I'm Ben Johnson. I am a product director for Open Range RV, and I'm standing in front of a 2025 light travel trailer, a 290 RLS, and I'd like to spend the next few minutes talking about a number of the things that we feel make this a great value for our customers, a really nice lightweight travel trailer. We're going to start on the roof. First thing I'd like to talk about is the Magnum Roof construction. Our roof is one of the strongest roofs in the entire industry. It actually has a 4,500 pound weight rating. One of the big things that contributes to that weight rating is actually the rafter. We have a little bit larger dimensional lumber that we use in our rafters, and then we have vertical wood joists or studs in our rafters, and then on both sides of the rafters we use oversized nail plates. And what that does is just limits the amount of flex that we have on the rafters, and so you add a bunch of rafters in conjunction as a system, they're not flexing as much. The end result is 4,500 pounds of weight rating, which obviously means it's a fully walkable roof. You don't have to tiptoe around anywhere when you're up there cleaning, checking seals, whatever you might be doing on your roof. A lot of peace of mind with that, but also structurally, it just forms a very, very strong top piece to this trailer. Another thing on the roof is our PVC roof membrane. We're very proud to use PVC. We've used it for a number of years at Open Range. Actually one of the first companies in the industry to use it. Couple of the big benefits of PVC over what some of our competitors use, which is the older TPO and rubber roof. The first thing is PVC is quite a lot more scratch and puncture resistant than the competitors' materials. One of the big benefits or advantages of that, you can imagine if you're pulling into a campsite and you've got a tree limb, and a tree limb would brush on the roof, you're much less likely for a scratch or a puncture to cause damage. Sometimes you don't even notice that, and so over time you did that and it rained and you get some water, and so there's a lot of benefits to having the PVC, a stronger roof material. Another very big benefit to PVC is it does not absorb sun rays. It actually reflects sun rays. It does not absorb heat, and one of the big benefits of that is it'll help keep your camper cool in the summer. We've actually done tests where we take a heat gun up to the roof, and if the temperature outside hypothetically is 90 degrees and it's sunny out, on our roof, if you go up with a heat gun and check the surface temperature, it would be 92, 93, just a couple of degrees more than the ambient temperature. With our competitors, if they're using rubber or EPDM, it would be well over 100, sometimes over 110 degrees. So quite a big gap there. And the benefit or the result of that is it's going to help our air conditioner work. It's going to put less tax or less strain on the air conditioner trying to, without having a really hot roof cavity up there because of our PVC roof membrane. So, and then also PVC has a lifetime warranty. So peace of mind, lifetime, non-prorated parts and labor. So you own this coach for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever it is, that material on the roof goes bad, it's fully warranted. So that's again, a great peace of mind feature. We do have 50 amp service as standard on the light travel trailer. One of the big benefits to having 50 amp service is you can have two air conditioners. So some of these trailers are a little bit longer and bigger, and you get down into some of the southern areas of the United States, really anywhere if you're going to be camping when it's hot out in the summer, having two ACs is nice. With our 50 amp service, if you see one on the lot that doesn't have a second AC, just know they are 50 amps, so it's easy to add a second AC. You don't have to change any of the electrical, and so it's all set up and ready for it. So happy and proud to offer that on all light travel trailers. We have what's called TuffShell construction all the way. So we use vacuum bond lamination. So all of our side walls, our slide out end walls, they're all vacuum bonded, which basically is a process where this sidewall piece will go into a big vacuum machine, and all the parts and pieces in this sidewall will get sucked together, and it'll form this wall right here. It's one of the widely regarded as the best way to laminate in the RV industry. Our competitors will do a process called pinch rolling, with hot melt pinch roll, which basically similar materials, they roll through two rolling pins. So ours are under the amount of pressure to bond all the materials together for 5 to 10, sometimes 15 minutes continuously. Whereas our competitors, their sidewalls are only in between those pinch rollers for a fraction of a second. So they're only under that pressure where it's bonding for a fraction of a second. So we've far superior method for laminating and a great track record with quality from that. We also have what's called the thermal seal, which basically is the PVC roof material I talked about on the roof, and then a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly. So we talked about how we do some things to help our campers enjoy camping in the summer, to stay cool in the summer. Well, we also do things for our northern customers that might want to camp into the winter, camp farther into the fall, and that's with our enclosed and heated underbelly. We do use flex foil insulation, a two-sided foil that helps radiate heat, which helps the insulation factor. And then we use a high-density bead foam insulation in our walls, slide room walls. Basically, it's a styrofoam cup material. If you ever wondered why you're holding a scalding hot cup of coffee that doesn't burn your hand with just a fraction of an inch worth of foam, it's because that high density foam, it keeps that. So we actually have an inch or more, depending on the application, of that high density foam protecting you from the hot or the cold on the outside. So it's very, very well insulated product. We feel like we want to enable our customers to camp longer into the season, whether that's in the summer or into the winter. A couple other things I want to talk about on the outside. On the light travel trailer, we actually have a 3/4 fiberglass front cap. We do have some floor plans that have front windows, and so we use automotive grade windows when we have those front windows. But that fiberglass front cap does give you protection against the elements when you're going down the road. You've got road debris coming up, spray, rock, whatever. Having that hard front cap does protect and help lengthen the longevity of the coach. We have rubberized suspension. We're using the trailer equalizer system, and again, we want to protect the coach, protect your investment. Having a rubberized suspension helps limit the amount of shock and vibration inside the coach when you're going down the road, and so we feel like having some sort of aid or suspension system upgrade is important for the longevity of the coach. A good number of our models do have 2 awnings standard. So you've got almost double the amount of awning space. If we have a slide out on the door side, as you can see here on the 290 RLS, we do have an awning off the slide. Those are push button power awnings with the friction adjustable arms and an integrated LED light. So quite a lot of space on the campsite side to cover to put your chairs and whatnot under the awning for shade while you're camping. I'd like to show you one last thing I'd like to show you on the outside here, and that's the solid step that we use. You'll see we have a large fold-away grab handle, but we do use a solid step. So traditionally, campers will have a step where you pull out and fold it down. A newer step to the industry that's been around for a couple of years is a solid step, and we offer it standard on our light travel trailers. It's really easy to operate. It's very lightweight. I'm not a bodybuilder, so this is very lightweight, easy to function. It has adjustable arms, so depending on the pitch in your campground, you can adjust these legs to make sure that it stays level. And then when it's down, per the name, it's much more solid than the steps that you're used to using. So that's one, a safety feature. 2, just a convenience feature. Having a solid step there just feels better. But then if you're walking up and down, maybe you got groceries and you're unloading and loading, having a solid step instead of the ones that wobble, just a big advantage. The last thing I want to talk about on the step, the top tread is deeper. Again, if you had older campers where they've had the traditional south steps, you know this top step is very narrow, and sometimes you're coming out of the camper or you're coming in and you might miss that step. Again, peace of mind. It's almost like a landing for your house. Gives you a wider step tread there at the top for safer entry in and out of the coach. We're going to head on to the inside of the coach, talk about a number of other things on the inside. We're on the inside now of the 2025 light travel trailer. It's a 290 RLS, and I want to spend the next few minutes on the inside giving a tour of all the value-added items, all the features, our top features on the inside. We're going to start back here in the living room. There's lots of things to talk about, lots of really great features, value-added items for our customer. First feature I'd like to point out, roller shades. Gone out of this trailer are the old pleated shades with the strings. They always break. We replaced them with a very easy to operate roller shade system. They roll up and down. You can lock them at any point up and down. We use blackout shades, which is a nice convenience feature. Completely blocks out. You don't see any shadows at night or anything. Blocks the sun out. And again, it's just, you don't have to deal with those pleated shades with the strings anymore. So we've got those throughout the coach. Nice feature. Anytime we have a theater seat, a lot of our floor plans will have theater sofas or theater seating. A couple things I'd like to point out. First of all, a lot of them will have a flip down center console with cup holders. So you'll notice we've got ample cup holders. Everybody's looking for places to store their drinks. We've got lots of cup holders in our theater seats. We also have built-in power in a couple of different places. If your model has a flip down console, it'll have a 110 power and USB. Cell phones, iPads, anything you might need to charge. They also are power recline. Nice higher end feature that we have down in the lightweight segment. Easy to operate. We've got storage, magazines, remote controls. You're always looking for a place for things like that. We've got a nice convenient storage compartment down below. And then these TV trays that we have that actually store in the cup holders, and then they have a built-in cup holder, so you don't lose cup storage with them. But either you're working on your laptop or you're wanting to eat something and you don't want to have it sit on your lap, this is a nice feature. It just fits right in here, slides in and out of place. We got those on all of our theater sofas. Depending on the model that you're looking at, we're going to have a tri-fold hide-a-bed. Do have the nice Milton Stone fabric, Scotch guarded fabric, but that will fold out into a full-size bed on this model. So very comfortable. It's a Tempur-Pedic sleeping surface. So if you got guests, kids that come with you, don't need to have a bunkhouse with the light travel trailers, because you got a nice hide-a-bed back here in this area. So the TV that we use an all-in-one entertainment TV. All of your Bluetooth, radio, all of those functions are built into the TV. One remote, you don't have to worry about turning multiple things on. It's all ran through this TV. It's a 40-inch TV. It's also got a built-in JBL soundbar at the bottom. So it fills this area with really rich, high-quality sound. It's a great feature for us for 2025. 30-inch fireplace. This is also a space heater. Now, a lot of people think this is just for looks or just for aesthetic. Well, this is a 5,000 BTU space heater. So in most climates, 40 degrees outside, 50 degrees outside in the mornings, and you don't want to use your propane, just flip on the fireplace. It puts out more than enough heat to heat up this whole living area and kitchen area on this coach. So again, it does look nice. It adds an ambiance or a nice visual to the coach, but there is a purpose for it. It is an extra heater for the coach. Moving on here into the kitchen, I want to talk about a handful of things in the kitchen. Most of our models do have a walk-in style pantry. What that gives you is a larger door. You don't have to deal with as many lips and whatnot. The shelves are pushed back a few inches. That will allow you to put brooms or Swiffers, store those in here. And then you can see just ample storage space in there for cereal boxes and really anything that you would need for pantry storage space. So a lot of our models will have an oversized one like this, which is a nice feature in the lightweight travel trailer segment. This particular floor plan has a kitchen island. All of our kitchen countertops are pressed membrane. So don't have to worry about any seams around the perimeters of your countertops, water getting into your countertops, the countertops swelling. You don't have to worry about any of that. The press membrane wraps all the way around the perimeter, so water just runs off and it won't get into the countertop material. It also allows for undermounted sinks. You'll see we have an oversized single basin undermount sink in the light travel trailer series. Kitchen appliances. A number of things to talk about with our kitchen appliances. The first one is we have a recessed range top with a glass top. So our range tops, our ovens are recessed down into the cabinet. Basically what that gives you is more usable countertop space. So if you're not using the range, if you're not making soups or whatever you might use on the range, it's got a nice glass cover so you can use it as added countertop space. Put a pizza box on there, whatever. It is tempered glass, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. We do have residential style grates. No more small wire grates that are just not substantial. They don't hold the heavy pots and pans like they should. Residential thick grates. Nice feature on the oven itself is a great safety feature. First of all, you can see that it does have the lighting. This is actually a very nice night light in the night. It'll provide you a little bit of light as you're walking through so you don't stub your toes and whatnot. But then when you use the range or the oven, a common concern, a potential big problem, are these buttons that can stay open. If you walk by them and bump into them for whatever reason, they stay open. Well, with our new Envision range top, you actually see they turn red when they turn on. So you will know that that is actually on. That means gas is coming to that particular part of the oven or the range top. So it's just a great safety feature. Over the top range hood, nice rounded, sleek look, microwave, all Envision. We do use now an oversized refrigerator. Again, Envision, it's a 12 volt refrigerator, much more efficient than the gas electric fridges from years and years ago. Residential styling, so you've got pull-out crispers, glass shelves, much more storage, as you can see. And then one of the nicest features, I think, is does have a bottom mount freezer. Oftentimes you got your freezer at the top. In residential, a lot of companies are going towards bottom mount freezers. It gives you a lot bigger space, so you got more room for the various things that you might take with you that you want to keep frozen. Your more frozen pizzas, more popsicles, just more room for that sort of thing. Last thing I want to talk about here in the living area is our Travel Link system. Basically a Bluetooth capable system. It's also you're able to run it on Wi-Fi, so you can actually operate your slide outs, your lights, your HVAC system, which is a big deal. And if you have the system set up with Wi-Fi, you can actually operate it from away from the unit. Now you cannot run the motor, so you can't run a slide out when you're not within range of of your travel trailer, but you can operate the lights, you can operate the HVAC. If you're say you're an hour away, you pull it up on your phone, you can turn on your air conditioner, you can turn on your lights, so it's ready when you arrive, which is, I think, just a great feature. Check all your tank levels, all that stuff on an app on your phone or on this centrally located pad right here. We're going to head into the bathroom and the bedroom area and talk about some things in there and then finish up our tour from there. We're going to head back into the bathroom and the bedroom area. I'm going to talk about some things in the bathroom, then we'll head into the bedroom. First thing in the bathroom, our countertops or our lavatory tops are press membrane tops. Oftentimes that's an area that our competitors like to cut some cost, and we feel like it's probably as important, if not more important, in the bathroom area to have a sealed or an edge sealed countertop where the water can't get into the edges on the countertop. And so having a press membrane lav top is a nice feature. It also allows us to have an undermounted sink. Again, you're brushing your teeth, washing your face, you're going to get a little bit of water probably on the countertop. You just brush it back into the sink. It's not going into any cracks or crevices. We feel that's a really nice feature. It is a side aisle bath or a self-contained bathroom, so there's no privacy issues or anything with our bathroom. It's all just one door. Also in the bathrooms, for the lights, we have an oversized shower with a glass shower door, tub surround all the way around it, and soft close lids on our toilets. They all have medicine cabinets, and they'll all have storage drawers. So you got plenty of space for all your toiletries, anything that you might want to have in drawer space in your bathroom. So we're going to head into the bedroom now. One of the biggest things, one of the most important things in our bedroom is we do use king beds, 80-inch king beds. So if you're used to sleeping with a king bed at home, and you're looking for a lightweight travel trailer and you're struggling, you can't find a larger bed, something that's more comfortable, the light travel trailers do have a king size bed. So we're excited and happy to offer that for our customers. You'll see nightstands on either side of the bed. Both of those nightstands will have multiple ways to charge devices. You got a 110 outlet, and then you've got a pop-up USB outlet that does have wireless charging on the top of it, and then USB ports on the inside of it. So multiple ways to charge your phones and various devices that you might need. Plenty of room on either side for CPAP machines. We feel like we've got all the charging, CPAP, all that stuff covered with our bedroom storage, power solutions. Also in the bedroom, we have a oversized wardrobe closet at the foot of the bed. It also does have washer and dryer prep. Very rare in the lightweight travel trailer segment to have a washer and dryer prep. So all of our floor plans will have a cabinet like this at the foot of the bed. You've got some hanging space with your shirt closets. You've got some overhead space above the bed, but then having this oversized wardrobe we feel is a great feature as well. Last thing I want to talk about, in our bedroom and bathroom areas, we do have directional and closable AC vents. They're throughout the coach, but I think it's probably most important that we have them here in the bedroom. One of the most frustrating things if you're a camper is that one vent that blows all the air right where you don't want it. Maybe it's blowing it right on your face and you don't like that, or maybe it's blowing it against the wall and that doesn't make any sense. With these directional vents, you can actually direct the air to go wherever you want it to go. It's just a little feature, a little thing that not a lot of people might notice that I think is just to add to the comfort and enjoyment of using our coach. So that was the tour of the light travel trailer, the 2025 light travel trailer. This was a 290 RLS. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you have more questions, want to do some more research, check us out on HighlandRidgeRV.com. Otherwise, have a great day. Thanks.